going on, guys? Last night I finally picked up a electronic cigarette. This is a Vision spinner with a, what is it? Kangertech Mini Tank, I believe it's called. Mini Pro Tank, rather. And I figured there's apparently a lot of things that happen to you when you switch to vaping for the first few weeks that I've heard of, like the quit zits, and you're supposed to like ooze out goo and your lungs purge. So what I figured I'd do is I would do a little day-by-day update on what happens to me over the next 6 weeks and maybe longer. But I'm not sure how it's going to affect me because I'm not that heavy of a smoker. I've been smoking habitually for 3 years. Let's see, I started with hookah, and then I went from hookah to cigars, and then from cigars to cigarettes, and then back to hookah for about a year, and then back to cigarettes. Before last night I was smoking maybe 4 a day. It was anywhere between like 2 and 6 depending on if I was drinking or not. So it's been like that for about 3 years. I've been smoking this since, or I've been vaping. Okay, I don't like little, I don't know, it irritates me. I don't know why. It's puffing. I mean, it's kind of like hookah. I've been smoking this vaping this since last night, and I had my last cigarette around 9 o'clock, and I woke up and I took a puff, and I really don't crave a cigarette at all. The craving's not there. I'm not going outside, and I'm not digging for my pack or anything. The craving's just not there. Well, that's nice. I got a watermelon flavor. Actually, I'll be right back. I'm gonna cut. Okay, so before I go forward, I actually want to show you. This is not actually my first e-cigarette. When I was 19, I picked up this guy. It's an e-hookah. It's the box. I don't know if you can see it in the light. From 7-Eleven. I mean, I don't think if I charged it would work probably, but I don't have the charger anymore, so it's not happening. But I smoked this for, I don't know, maybe 6 months when I was trying to get off of cigars, and it didn't really work out because it was a piece of crap. So a couple things before I sign off here. Quick little review on the Vision spinner. I do like it. It's nice. It works. I really wish that manufacturers would put something either in the package or alter the battery, which this is the battery, because it rolls and it's got glass, which means rolling is bad, very, very, very bad. Because if it rolls off a table or something and hits the ground, that means I have to go buy a new $8 tank, and that's not good. So, like a pencil cap or something that would, or like a rubber band would be a good idea to put on one of these if you get one, just to keep it from breaking. I don't know how often that happens, but it would suck, and I do tend to drop things. So that's the first thing. Second thing, I had something. Oh, I do like the little adjustable thing. I was suggested at the store I went to start at 3.8 volts right there, and then slowly make my way to 4.8 and find a sweet spot in between. I do like 2 ticks after a 3.8. It's very nice. It's a little bit bigger of a puff, and not as harsh as higher. It works. I am smoking, or I'm vaping a juicy watermelon flavor from Zen Vapor Room in San Diego. This is the place I went to. This is probably the coolest store I've ever been to. They were very nice. I walked in and they helped me out, got me 2 of these, one for me and one for my girlfriend, so that we could stop smoking together. And they make their own juice. This is their brand of juice. It's all organic. There's no extra chemicals or anything. And it's actually flavored naturally with watermelon, so it doesn't taste like candy watermelon. It tastes like watermelon, which is great. This is a 10 milliliter bottle. This is my first fill up, and it's been like that since last night. So if you live in San Diego, check out Zen Vape Room. They are on Mission Gorge Road. Just do it. Very cool place. They had a very nice juice tasting bar and all that. It was a great experience. Well, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be posting, I don't know if I'm going to be posting all of this in one video or just like taking a clip every day and mashing them together for 6 weeks, but we'll see. It's awesome, I can smoke inside. It's great. Oh, a couple other things. This is not to stop tobacco completely, this is to cut out my cigarette habit. I love hookah, and I do not plan on ever quitting smoking hookah. I smoke hookah maybe once a month. You know, go to the hookah lounge, have a good cup of coffee, smoke some hookah. I'm not going to stop that. That's not happening, at least not right now. And I will be having the occasional cigar if it's a good cigar. Like my favorite one right now, I believe, is called the Ile de Sol. It's very tasty. You can get it in any cigar shop probably. And I don't chew, I don't dip or whatever. This is just purely to quit my cigarette habit and substitute it with something else. As far as quitting nicotine in the future, maybe. I know there's a lot of controversy around these to where they apparently can promote heavier smoking, or instead of smoking, being addicted to vaping and vaping a lot more nicotine than you would cigarettes. However, it's just nicotine and I believe glycerin, and neither of these are any more harmful than breathing air outside with all the shit coming out of cars. So I'm not really worried about it. But yeah. Oh, another thing I did not like about these, although it is impossible for them to fix, the coil has to be replaced every, I think he said 2 weeks. Which means an extra $2 or $3 that I have to spend every couple weeks, which is not bad, because that means if this bottle lasts me 2 weeks, like he said, or like they said at the store, that means that I have to spend $7 every 2 weeks to continue vaping, which is about the same price as the pack of cigarettes that I normally smoke. I used to smoke Winston's, and those are around $8 a pack. But yeah. Would I recommend this one in particular? Oh, the one thing I didn't like about this is it has its own standalone charger. I'm a big proponent of, or I am a big supporter of micro USB 2.0. And if you don't know what micro USB 2.0, it is this guy. Bam. This is what you would charge your Kindle Fire or your Android phone off of. Not to be confused with micro USB 1.0. Which is for like a PS3 controller or a PS3 headset. And I dropped my controller. Yeah. I did find out later that there are e-cigarettes that do take micro USB, but they are more in the $100 to $200 range, and I did not want to spend that. I was trying to save money by vaping instead of smoking and not expend more money. Apparently there's like a big hobbyist community to this where you mod the crap out of your e-cigarette. And I mean, like I'm kind of into computer modding, and I understand, you know, car modding, computer modding, e-cigarette modding, bicycle modding, motorcycle modding. It's a thing, and it can get expensive very quickly, but that's not the case for me, because for me this is just a way to stop smoking. So anyways, this is day 1. It is February the 21st, 2014 at 9:39 a.m. and I have not had a cigarette in 12 hours. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow, probably around 9:30 a.m. with another update, which I promise will not be nearly this long. This is going on 12 minutes, which is ridiculous. Anyways, have a nice day, guys. Hey, how's it going, guys? This is the second installment of quitting smoking by vaping. This is number 2, and I am on day 2 of no cigarettes, and I gotta tell you, I feel great. And I'm sorry for the light, because I'm walking my bike to the front of my work. I haven't had a cigarette in over 24 hours, in over 48 hours now, because as of 9:30, it will have been, tonight, it will have been 2 days and 12 hours. Some funny stuff happened today. I was sitting outside on my 10-minute break at work, and I'm sitting there drinking a glass of water, and I'm vaping. And this, little T-ball team comes out, and they look at me, and they get all these wide eyes, look at me, and they go, "Oh my God, he's smoking! He's smoking! We're gonna die from smoke! Run away from the smoker! Ah!" And I gotta tell you, funniest fucking thing I've seen all day. It cracked me up so much, and a lot of people would probably be upset, but I'm not, because, in one way, it's a good thing that they've been taught to avoid cigarettes, the plague, basically. And, I understand, some people would be offended by this, but, really, even though vaping is safer, you still shouldn't get into it. You shouldn't just be like, "Oh, I want to pick up a nasty habit that might kill me. Let's try vaping nicotine." It's not a good idea. So, I haven't had any cravings for cigarettes at all. And, I've been through about half a tank so far. I got it filled up when I bought it, the e-cigarette. I got it filled up when I bought it. And, it's about halfway gone. And I'm liking it. But anyways, this is day 2 of no smoking. You guys have a nice day.